Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this exclusive lineup guide for the new map Pearl. We're gonna show you how to recon dart and shock dart every possible spot in this fantastic map under the sea. A nice recon that reveals B backside. You go into this corner like so, and you take the bottom left HUD line and you place it in the middle of this thing right here to a 2-bar. Now the timing of this one should be that it scans just when you swing out the corner. So if there's an operator holding you or something, then you can swing right as it scans. So for pushing A, you don't really need a lineup because it's more likely that you're just going to arrow the back wall here because of where the spawn barrier is. And then as soon as you take orb control, you'll move into this corner here and drone from here. And that way, you should be able to clear both the right side of sight and this one if you hurry. When taking mid control, you basically just want to reveal behind mid doors so you can both wallbang but also just push them back so you have a more safe push towards art. So the way you do this, you get into this corner like so, and then you take the dot of your left mouse indicator and you place it in the middle along this line, like so, and do a 1-bar.
Scanning ahead.
Now this is going to land here and you can wallbang if anyone plays close, but you also have a much safer push towards this side. If you want to take mid control, what you want to push from shops, you can do the same thing, but you go into this thing here and you just put your left charge bar corner right here and just do a click, and it does the exact same thing. If you want to reveal inside art, either to just get control of it, or you can also wallbang here. You want to back up against the wall until these two line up, and then you're just going to aim for this leaf and do a full charge 1 bounce.
Scanning ahead.
And it's gonna land here in the corner and reveal everything here. If you want to get early info on A, you just want to get into this corner like so, and then you're gonna place your first charge bar line right on the corner of this lamp like so, and you're gonna do a full charge. And it should hit right here on this corner, and there's no way of hiding from it. If you want to get early info on B, you go into this corner and you place the top left corner of your charge bar right on the corner of that red thing. Do a full charge 1 bounce, and it hits right on top of the tree here and gives you early info of this area. If you want to early reveal on shops, you can get in this corner right so, and then move backwards until you see the roof matches with the wall there. And then you're gonna take the, I actually do this one with a shock dart because it's pretty hard. We take the bottom corner of the first diamond right inside this thing like so, and do a full charge.
Scanning ahead.
And it should hit right on this tip. This one might need a little bit of practice, but it's definitely worth it. You can also do the same type of arrow, but you can do it from the spawn barrier here on mid doors. You walk up to the spawn barrier like so, and then you just want to place your crosshair right at the edge of this wall in the middle of these two lines like so. And do a full charge 1 bounce. It should fly back and perfectly time so you can run out here and wallbang, or if you don't scan anyone, you can hold this angle. If it's planted on A and you're predicting that they play heavily from A main, maybe it's even planted towards them, you can walk into this thing right here in spawn, and then you just want to place the top left corner of your left mouse indicator pretty close to this corner like so and do a 2-bar. Now the timing of this is that you can run out like so, and then you should be able to swing out with your gun just as it scans like so. If you're predicting that they're playing more heavily towards this spot in Link, you can get into this corner here and you just want to aim right above this thing here. It's pretty a simple one. Do a full charge 1 bounce. And this one also doubles up as a great recon to use if you have your ult, because then you can ult from the same spot. If it's planted on B, there's a really nice pixel dart you can do by crouching in this corner. This one needs a little bit of practice though. And then you place your crosshair right to the left of this thing like so, and do a full charge double bounce.
Scanning ahead.
This one's gonna hit right on the corner of the roof like so, which means that it scans people holding under here as well. If you're scared that that one is too hard to do, you can also do something simple as just aiming for the back wall here and just do a 2-bar.
Revealing area.
It's obviously not as good, but it definitely is better than doing nothing. Here's 2 fake arrows that you need to learn if you're gonna play Pearl. First, back off against this wall until this corner lines up with the archway in the background. Then you're gonna aim right by this plant like so, just to the left of it, over the arch. Do a full charge double bounce.
Revealing area.
Now the important thing of a fake arrow is that it flies long and slow enough so that you can rotate to the other side before it lands, but it also needs to come from a realistic angle. And then you have one more. You can go the same the other way. You go like this until these two line up, and then you aim your second charge bar under this rooftop. The full charge one bounce, and it's gonna hit the back of this side to do the exact same thing. Then it is the shock darts. If it's planted on default A here, you can get in this corner like so, and you place the top left corner of your charge bar here and do a 1 bar, and then you can aim right here under this thing and do a 1 bar 1 bounce. It's gonna look like this.
Shock dart.
They land slightly off, but because of this thing being in the way, it's kind of hard to find any other option than that. Another shock dart for default A, you get into this corner here. You take the top right corner of your bottom left HUD line right here on this line, do a 1 bar, then you move down, take the bottom left corner of your charge bar here, and do a click. So it's gonna look like this.
Shock dart.
There we go. If you're expecting them to go plant on A, but you're playing B anchor, you can get into this corner here on top of the box. Then you take the C under your drone and you place it right on this one here and do a 2 bar like so. And then you're gonna move down and you're gonna take the right corner of your right mouse indicator right on the edge of this little flower pot. So it's gonna look like this. 2 bar, and a 1 bar and a jump. Now these ones should land in the back corner plant here. There you go. The A Orb is a really good spot to shock dart because it is also a spot where it's very common to peek, and it's really hard to see them coming. That's why I made the lineup from this spot here, get into the corner, and then you're gonna take the green corner under your shock dart, put it right there, like so, and do a 2 bar. And then you're gonna move your charge bar down until the bottom right corner hits this roof, and do a 1 bar. So it's gonna look like this.
Shock dart.
Now this one is really hard to see coming, because when you're playing from here, you're walking next to a large wall, kind of like comes out of nowhere here. For B, there is an anti-plant shock dart where you walk into this line. You take the bottom left HUD line and you place it right under this corner where the roof hits the tree, do a 1 bar. And afterwards, you're just gonna move down until your diamond touches the roof over this line and do a click. So it's gonna look like this.
Shock dart.
And if you plant it here on what we will call B defaults,
Right here.
you can actually get a really cheeky one here where you line up these two like so, and then you're gonna do a 2 bar where you place the right corner of your bottom left HUD line right on this thing, and then you do a full charge double bounce while aiming right for this line on the corner, and also have to wait 1 extra second to make the timing right. So 2 bar, wait 1 extra second, full charge double bounce,
Shock dart.
boom. Okay, you know what? We'll add the flex arrow just for fun. Chat challenged me to make the stupidest arrow possible that still hits default plant, so I made this thing. You get into this corner, you aim for this spot on the ground and do a 2 bar 1 bounce, and then you gotta run down to the middle of this 3rd brick here, like so, 2nd from that and 3rd from the bottom. Turn around and do a 2 bar 1 bounce on the edge of this lamp. So it's gonna look like this.
Shock dart.
Do not try this at home, okay?
Shock dart.
On that note, thank you so much for watching my newest Pearl lineup guide. If you like this, please leave a comment down below and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
Cause I'm a Sova main. I practice every day in a custom game. I'll always be the player with the biggest brain. Yeah!